This is the tutorial video of speedrunning the different levels of Crystal Caves 1 any%. You'll notice on the left that I'm playing with the Super Nintendo controller. You don't have to do this. You can play with the keyboard. I much prefer the Super Nintendo controller. There's a couple of different ways you can accomplish playing with the Super Nintendo controller, which I will cover in separate videos. I'll also cover setting up DOSBox in a separate video. This video is just for level strategies. If you'd like to see my other videos, please see the description or the resources guide on speedrun.com for Crystal Caves 1. So when you start a new game, if you're running a timer, it starts as soon as you exit this opening cutscene and you gain control of Milo, right here. So, Crystal Caves 1 has 16 different levels. And you can do the levels in any order you like, but there is an optimal order to the levels. So each level in the game has an individual ID, and that just kind of helps the game identify which level you're warping to if you're using the cheat codes category to use the next code to pick a level. So these numbers that you see above the doors are not actually the order that you're going to do the levels in any%. You do it like this. You start off here. You walk over through the gap, fall down, jump up, do this level first, this one second, this one third, this one fourth, this one fifth, this one is sixth, this one is seventh, this one's 8th. This one is 9th. This one is 10th. This one is 11th. This is 12th. 13, 14, 15, finally 16. And you do them in that order because these elevators here, like this one, and this one, and this one, this order optimizes how long you have to wait for those elevators on the overworld, which overall will save you a little bit of time. So I'll just explain some kind of basic things about this game so that it makes a little more sense when I'm talking about stuff in this tutorial. First of all, you'll see in this image here, if you look at the bottom of the screen where the black bar is, you'll see first there's a $sign with a number beside it, there's a gun with a number beside it, and there's 3 hearts. These are in every single part of the game that you go to, the overworld and the levels. Don't worry about the $sign with the number, that's how many points you get, but in any percent speedrun, that's going to be fairly low, and it's not really that important for the purposes of the run. The gun is how much ammo you have. You shoot your gun with the Alt button on your keyboard, and that just allows you to kill enemies and destroy other hazards. How much ammo you have to use to accomplish those things will depend on the particular hazard, and we'll go into that with each level. Note that your ammo does not replenish itself. You have to replenish your ammo by collecting guns inside the levels. You start off with 5 and you have to get more. The hearts, on the other hand, the hearts are restored in the overworld always. You will always have 3 hearts in the overworld, and when you enter a level, you will always have 3 hearts. You cannot heal inside the level, so if you take 3 hits of damage, you die, and you restart the level with 3 hearts. When you restart the level, you not only get your 3 hearts back, but your ammo is also restored to whatever amount it was when you entered the level originally. So that amount of ammo that you get at the start of the level will depend on how much you had going in, which of course will depend on how much you used it beforehand. Note that you also jump with the control key on the keyboard, and you can open the menu with just about like any key on your keyboard, and the first letter in each menu option will tell you what to press on your keyboard to activate that option. Really, we're only going to be using N for new game. This is an anti-gravity power-up that just makes you walk upside down for a short period of time, like 15-20 seconds or so. This is a power pistol power-up. It makes your gun able to kill any enemy in one shot, no matter how many hits they normally take to kill. This also only works for about 15-20 seconds. Note that also it does not deplete your ammo to use this, so you can spam it to your heart's content. This makes every enemy on the map stop moving for about 15-20 seconds. You can walk past them without getting hurt, and also if any of them were shooting projectiles at you, those projectiles will disappear. This is an invincibility mushroom. When you have it, nothing can hurt you, including death mushrooms. You can just kind of walk through anything and not take damage. Now, by contrast, this is a death mushroom. If you pick up one of these, it kills you instantly no matter how much health you have, so be sure to avoid them unless you already have a red mushroom. The red will override the green. Another hazard to be aware of is the air generators. If you shoot one of these anywhere, it's an insta-death, no matter how much health you have. Be sure to familiarize yourself with the locations of all the exit doors. As the object of the game is to collect all the gems, the exit door of the level you're in will not open until you've collected all of the regular gems in that level. The clear gems that you get from bumping into a girder do not count towards that. You'll also see lots of these. There are different colored switches, red, blue, and green, as well as different colored doors, red, blue, and green. If you flick the lever of one color, the corresponding door of that color will open elsewhere in the level. Finally, also be aware of these switches. You don't really know what the switch does. It doesn't tell you, but some of them activate or deactivate platforms, like moving platforms, and some of them activate or deactivate other hazards like the motion sensor lasers that we call bacon lasers. So the first level that you do is the one with the ID number 2 on the world map, which is this one here. Here's a overlay of the layout. Here's how it looks. Like I was saying in the introduction, you don't have to collect these clear gems that show up when you bonk the girders, you just have to get all the yellow ones. Some of the levels will have multiple colored gems. Doesn't matter what color they are, you gotta get all of them. So the way that you do this level is by starting off here. You start around here, so you jump up on the barrel, grab these, hop over to the girder, grab these 3 gems on the right, hop up here to where the bacon laser machines will start shooting you. You grab these 2, you jump up here to grab the power pistol, you kill all these walking rocks which are otherwise invincible, and then you grab this red switch to open this door. Then this will start dropping water on you. The water hurts you, so watch out. You want to just collect all these gems and avoid these green dudes. They will change direction randomly when they collide with a wall or a boundary, so just kind of be alert for their RNG. You go back up through this door. You go over here to grab these 3 gems. Don't worry about the blue switch, because as you see, there's no gems behind the blue door, so you don't have to worry about it. Then just fall back down, grab this gem, grab this one again, go to this area again and grab this one, then fall down, grab these 2, grab all these, and then you're at the exit. So I'll show you what that looks like in action. Okay, so one of the first important things to explain is jump buffering. You'll notice that when I'm about to land on this barrel here, or when I fall right past it, I start holding B before I hit the ground. B on my controller is the button I've mapped to control, so it's my jump button. So right around here. You see how I haven't hit the ground yet, but I'm already holding B? That means that as soon as I hit the ground, it's going to make me jump up here. That's just like something you can do to save like a little bit of time so you don't have to wait to jump. It only saves a few frames, but it's still worth it. And I just hop right up and go to level. So, I'll just kind of explain some of the things that I do. At the start here, you're going to see me holding B. Again, holding my jump button to collect these gems here, like as fast as I can. Like it, my thumb never goes off it. This switch dialog here is going to pop up the first time you walk in front of a switch of that style, and then you'll never see it again after you dismiss the menu. So just dismiss the menu as fast as possible with escape. Once again, holding jump. Okay, this part here is important. These two, what we call bacon lasers, they'll shoot a laser at you, and one of them you want a damage boost off of. Damage boosting refers to taking damage on purpose, so that you can accomplish something faster. Because we have 3 hearts to work with, there's not really a whole lot of places in this level where it's faster to take damage. This is one of the only ones. So we take damage here so that we can just walk through and grab these gems without having to wait for the bacon laser. So you'll see that. But be careful not to get hit by it a second time. So, picking up the power pistol here, once again, you get that notification right away. You won't see that notification the next time you get a power pistol. So, killing these falling rocks, what you'll see I'm about to do is I'm about to fall down, and then when I hit around here, I jump and shoot. So as soon as I land like right in the middle of the platform, like between these two kind of columns in the background, is when I hit my jump again. And as soon as I'm on the horizontal level with this walking rock here, I fire my pistol, and it kills it. And I just kind of keep jumping and shooting so that I can get through here as fast as possible. I'll just be pointing out like little visual cues like that to kind of make it faster. Once again, this dialog only comes up once. You hit the red switch, and that opens the red door to the left. So, this faucet here drops water at a set rate. It's activated by your proximity to it. So, because it drops at a constant rate, what you want to do is you fall off this blue platform here, and then just try to hang around it as quickly as possible, and then you won't take damage from the water droplet. If your movement here is not that tight, you're going to take damage from it, which is not actually that bad. Just try to avoid it if you can. And be sure to snipe those green things whenever you can. Hit the green lever. Here's another visual cue. To jump up into little spaces where the height is the same as your sprite's height can be kind of tough without bonking and falling down and having to jump again, and that would waste time. So the fastest way to get up there is to initiate your jump when your body is completely overlapped with this little this column in the background. And here I'm gonna jump buffer again once I'm gonna fall off here, and after I have fallen past this blue platform, I'm gonna hold the jump button right around here just so I immediately land onto this. Collect that gun for sure. Grab that gem. You can damage boost off that hammer if you want. I don't know if it actually saves any time. I think it's faster to damage boost off the caterpillar down here depending on what your movement was like in the rest of the level. And you're done. That last dialogue there is just telling you that all the gems in the level have been collected and you can go to the exit. Sometimes if you go to the exit, you'll get a dialogue that says you had a perfect health bonus if you have 3 hearts at the end of the level, which you have to dismiss manually. So try to damage boost at least once in every level to avoid that dialogue. Also, be very aware that when you dismiss a dialogue, you cannot buffer any inputs when you're dismissing the dialogue. So when, for example, the switch dialogue shows up, and you dismiss it with escape, make sure you are not holding any directional button when you dismiss it, because your directional button will not go through, and then you have to release it and wait a couple frames before you can press it again, and that can be really frustrating. So just make sure you're not holding any direction when you dismiss a dialogue, and then once you dismiss it, just press it again as soon as possible. That also goes for entering doors. Like when you start off a level, you can't be holding any directional input. When you start off the game, you can't be holding a direction. You have to like just press it as soon as you possibly can. So the next level that you end up doing is the level that's like completely dark when you enter it. There is a light switch to turn on the light, but you don't really need it. So this is a map of what it looks like. This is what it looks like with the lights on. In the speedrun, we don't turn the lights on, but you start off like here. So you just start off by coming over to this side and grabbing this gem, making a big leap of faith over here, grabbing the power pistol. You don't really need the power pistol, but it's in your way, so you just grab it anyway. Grab this gem, grab all these, and then turn back around and fall down, grab this one, fall down here and hit this switch, which activates these elevators here, which as you can see are kind of stuck where they are. And then you climb back up this staircase, and then these blocks here, when you shoot them, they disappear. So you want to shoot the bottom ones of each pair of 2, because that'll leave you a staircase to get back up, out, and out the exit door. So you shoot the bottom ones of each of these, and then go to the left and grab these 2 gems, go to the right and grab these 2 gems. You'll see there's a bat here. Don't stop to shoot that, because it'll mess up your elevator cycles and make you lose time if you stop. If it's on your left, just shoot it when you come down here for the first time. If it's on your right, just shoot it on your way back down from here onto grabbing these gems. And then, like I said, you just hop up the remaining breakable blocks against the staircase. Be sure not to shoot 2 in a row, otherwise you'll get trapped down here and have to reset the level. You will want to just fall down the staircase, jump buffer around here, and then just hop into the exit door. This is the light switch for the room. You don't have to activate it. So I'll show you what that looks like in action. So just for a bit more of analysis, when you are getting into the next level, you want to jump like right around here. Don't step onto this platform that's moving because it can slow you down. So you jump here, bonk your head there, land on the danger sign, jump back up, and then you don't collide with any objects to slow you down by even a couple frames. So the first thing that you do is you just jump and bonk over this gap, and then you just follow and collect all the gems like I was explaining before. So this game gives you a lot of leeway with where exactly you can be standing when you jump. try to jump when you're hanging as far off the edge as possible. Because if you jump too soon, you're not going to make it onto the ledge. So you want to jump as late as you possibly can. You damage boost off that spider because you don't really take a lot of damage in this level. Here, kind of important. You want to jump over to the next platform, like when you're in the middle of these 3 platforms here, like after you collect the gem, you can jump like almost right away. And the reason you do that is because, I'll show you what happens if the screen is scrolling when you jump. So, first you'll notice when I jump, there's no lag on the screen at all, when I bonk my head. Like, see, there was no lag there. But when I jump from this platform to this platform, you'll notice the screen, the game, like, stops a little bit. Did you see how it, like, paused when I bonked on the girder above? I think that only happens if you're moving and bonking while the screen is scrolling. So if you jump from here onto here, then you're jumping before the screen starts to scroll because your horizontal position isn't far enough yet for the bonk to happen while the screen is scrolling. So that's why I just jump when you're here, and then when you're on these platforms, it doesn't matter where you jump because it's always gonna stop it anyway. So turn back around. That blue ball over to the right might shoot you. That really doesn't matter. Okay, so falling, kind of important. The game is also pretty liberal with where you can be when you activate a switch. For example, you'll notice that I press Y when I'm like around here and it still activates a switch. So I activate the switch here and then I start holding jump immediately. So I start jumping up the staircase as soon as I make contact. Don't worry about this bacon laser. If you jump immediately and just keep holding jump, it cannot hurt you. The pattern does not work out. So let me slow down the speed a little bit so you can see. So right around, like, when I'm here is when I press Y. And then it activates a switch, and then I start holding B, like, right away. You see, I'm holding... Y is, like, my alt key, so I use that for shooting and for levers, and B is for jumping. So I start holding jump, like, before I even hit the ground, and it makes me jump right away. And I just keep holding jump. I never release it, and it just lets me climb up the staircase, and those bacon lasers will never hit me. So here I'm only shooting the bottom of every 2 pairs of blocks. And the bat's on my left, so I shoot it right away. Otherwise, I would shoot it after I fall down here. So just to show like how this elevator works. These doors, we used to open them in the old route, but then Claire Quinn discovered that like we don't really need to. So you save like 5 seconds from just turning back after you collect all the platform gems instead of going up on top of the girder and hitting the switches, the levers for the doors. So let me rewind a little bit. If your feet are lower on the ground than the top of the elevator, you fall through the elevator shaft without landing on it, which is faster than going on the elevator, because when the elevator goes down here, there's not enough space for you to get off it. So you want to fall down before the elevator gets beneath you, and that'll let you just keep going. If the elevator is too low, like if you took too long to grab the gems and the elevator's like around here, then you have to wait for it to do a cycle and come back up. Otherwise, like, this door is going to be in your way and you can't fall down. So just like that. And the cycle lines up, matches perfectly, so that you can do it again over here without really wasting any time. That's what that switch that we hit over to the left underneath the bacon laser, it activates these elevators, because otherwise you can't get on them. They're too high up. They're like around here. So once again, falling down because my feet are lower than the elevator. And you just jump back up the stairs that you made, and around here is where you jump buffer and get into the exit door. The next level that you're going to have to do has probably the most RNG in the speedrun. It's the Falling Rocks level. So to start off, you start off at around here. Like right there. You jump up, you grab these gems, you grab these ones, grab those up top, just ignore those 2 down below it for the time being. Grab this one, grab those ones, jump back onto the girder, grab that, bounce, bounce, grab all these 4, hit that lever, fall down, grab those two, then walk all the way along the ground, and then this door will be open from the lever you just got. Then you're going to get the anti-gravity. That'll make you start walking on ceilings. So you go all the way up here, grab that gun, walk across, and then you're going to want to get up here. What I normally do here is I move like a little bit to the left to trigger the bacon laser, and then you're going to have to keep walking, and you're still upside down at this point, so jump, 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 jump. Go up here. You lose your anti-gravity around here, so grab the gun, grab the gems, grab the gems, grab the gems, hop back up, grab the gems over here, grab these ones, these, and then go to the end of the level. So that looks pretty simple, or I guess it looks pretty simple, but it gets complicated with the fact that there's falling rocks everywhere that you can't see on this map. They fall at random positions and they can really mess up your day. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, so analyzing this, like I was saying before, you're just kind of jumping up these stairs and grabbing these gems. Those falling rocks there, you can either damage boost off them or not. It's up to you. You want to kind of be able to damage boost off the two spiders at the end of the level, but if you don't get that, it's not the end of the world, so you can just kind of gamble whether you want to damage boost off the rocks or not. Those green things, though, always try to kill them if it wouldn't slow you down to kill them. Just because, like, they can kind of get in your way if you're not careful. So here, what's important is, you want to walk all the way to the right so that you land, like, right on the ceiling behind this bacon laser. What you can do with these is you can nudge yourself just a little bit to the left, and it'll make the bacon laser fire off without it actually hitting you. And the bacon laser has a cooldown time, so it'll shoot a laser that won't hit you, and then you have time to, like, get out in front of it and start collecting these gems. But since you're walking upside down right now, you gotta jump and bonk to collect this gem. So what you want to do is, because when you jump, it's going to trigger this bacon laser, you want to hit this gem with your head as far to the left as possible. So you still pick it up, but there's a big distance between you and the bacon laser, as opposed to if you're on the right of the gem and you collect it, then the bacon laser is going to fire and probably going to hit you on one of your bonks. But if you start off by giving yourself a huge distance between yourself and the bacon laser, you're probably not going to get hit and you can preserve your hearts. So watch how I do it. Like, see how the gem was like right here and I grabbed it with the back of my head? You want to do that so that this bacon laser will just, like, fire super far behind you, like that. So I'm bonking, I lose a little bit of distance every time I bonk, but the laser still doesn't hit me. So you kill that thing. You're gonna see me shoot off into, like, the ether here, and that kills a green dude that was flying around here. It's not always there, but you should go for it. So just grabbing these gems like a staircase. And that's pretty much it. So to recap the end of that level, because there's a couple things that happened a little too quickly. When you're shooting that green dude, I killed him off screen. You couldn't see him. A lot of times there's gonna be a little green dude flying in this direction at you. So I usually shoot from right here, because, like, the majority of the time it's gonna hit him. Sometimes it doesn't, and that's okay. But you want it to hit him, because if you don't, he starts flying around in this area here, and he can kind of get in your way when you're collecting gems. So it doesn't really lose you any time to shoot. You want to collect this gun, by jumping off the corner here and just barely touching it and falling down onto this ledge to grab the gems on your way down. You don't have to get that gun unless you're going for the fast strats on level 9, which I do recommend because it saves 30 seconds. It's just really hard to do, but if you don't think you're at that level yet, you can skip that gun if you want and save like half a second. So I have 2 hearts here, so I'm going to damage boost off the spiders at the bottom. If you only have 1 heart, don't damage boost off them, shoot them first to grab the gems. And that's pretty much it. So the next level that I'm about to show you is probably one that is going to take you a while to get through without dying, like, consistently. And that is the anti-gravity level. So probably the first thing you notice that's absolutely awful about this level is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of these little dudes. 11 of these dudes. Just coming up to mess you up. I guess there's 11? I'm not sure if I count that properly. Anyway, that's bad enough on its own. To make matters worse, this is a reverse gravity level. So the anti-gravity booster from level 3 is pretty much on in this entire level, and you cannot reverse it. So you start off here, you're upside down, so you grab these, jump, grab these and the gun, bonk here, grab those, shoot the block to break it open, grab these, damage boost through that, grab that, go around, grab that, grab this gem, jump and touch that gun, and on your way back down, or up I guess, grab the green gem, jump back on here, platform, grab those, break this block and bonk, 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 break that block, grab this gem, grab these, grab those, grab that and those, make your way over to the other side, grab that and these, grab that, jump, jump, grab those, grab these and bonk, grab that, and then make a precise jump over here, jump up here, down there, then you want to make another precise jump to grab all these in one fell swoop, and then come back up here, avoid the spikes, get that and that, get these gems, get these ones and these ones, try to grab all of these in the gun in one jump. It's kind of precise to do, you don't have to do it, but it saves time. Break open this block while you're jumping. Bottom one's a little faster to break. Then grab these 2 gems jumping out of there. Grab those and these 2 and you're done. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, so to explain that level, first thing you start off by doing is like jumping around in here, just like bonking and grabbing the gems. You want to break that bottom block just because like it's faster to walk out that way. So here, you're going to damage boost off of this spike, because this spike has some interesting properties. If you try to shoot your gun here to snipe this dude flying up, it's going to hit this egg instead and not kill this guy. If you try to get closer so that you're past the egg, it's still not going to shoot him unless you're slightly to the left of the spike. So because lots of times this green guy will come up here and turn to the right anyway, he can either go right or down, and that's a 50-50 chance he's going to start flying at you to the right. He's probably going to collide with you at around the same time you're damage boosting off the spike, so you're only going to take one hit of damage regardless, because the positioning of this one is kind of dumb. Didn't happen there, so instead I chose to snipe the other one that came up beside me because I was to the left of the spike and I could shoot him. Here I think I'm going to hesitate and shoot him, just because like it's safer. You don't really want these guys flying around because there are 12 of them and they can get in your way. Okay, so here I'm going to grab this blue gem, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump to just barely touch that gun to collect it, and then on my way down from that, then I'm going to like move slightly to the right so I fall from that jump to grab that green gem. So I grab both of these. Once again, this is something you don't have to do unless you're going for fast strats on level 9. This gun is not necessary unless you want to save 30 seconds on level 9. If you don't think you're on that level yet, you can skip that and just go for the green gem only. But I'm going to get it. Like that. Grab those last 2 gems. So here, you'll notice that I'm holding my jump button as I go through this corridor. Shoot the top block and just like walk through and hold B the entire time you're in here, and you'll grab all the gems. And you want to, like, at some point when you're on the ceiling, just shoot a bullet so you blow up this block so you can walk right through it. Then once you do, I usually jump up here to get over to this gem. But on my way there, there can be green dudes coming at you from here, or from here. You don't know which of these 3 horizontal levels is going to be on, so I usually just fire a shot, like, somewhere in the middle randomly and hope it collides with one. And there it worked out for me. Sometimes it'll work out for you, sometimes it won't, but it's better to take the risk. It's only 1 bullet. That's kind of important to note that, you can't just go shoot like that. Your bullet has to collide with something, whether it's a wall or a mob or anything else, before you can shoot another one. It's a really important property of this game to remember that you can only have 1 projectile on screen at once. And in this level, that is like really, really, really important. It definitely comes to a head in here. So grab those gems. Once again, don't damage boost off the green spike up here. Just go around. You want to grab them in this order. It's pretty optimal. Grab that gun. Doesn't take any time. The jumps here are a little bit tricky. I stopped to kill that dude because he's about to mess up my day. Grab that last gem. I just ignore that last one. If they're far enough away from you that you don't have to bother with them, don't shoot them. Save your bullets instead. Especially like if he's all the way over here and you're about to come down here. Because this green guy here, I don't think will ever come down into this area. So here, when you're grabbing these gems over here, you want to be hanging off the edge again and jump like as far as you possibly can. Otherwise, you're going to miss this red one here, and then you're going to have to do the jump all over again just to get it, and that's super annoying. So watch. There we go. Got them all. Here, just be careful about the spikes. And those 2 green dudes there will mess you up. Here I have to hesitate to kill that one. You really have to be reactive to the movement of the green dudes in this level because they can go so many different places. Like here I take damage by accident there because I wasn't like anticipating them. So here what you want to do is like you can grab all these gems and land right under this block here. And that's kind of optimal because you want to grab that gun with a small bonk. So if you stand like here and jump and start moving right when you, start moving and don't let go of right when you hit these 2 gems, and you should just barely land on this block. So I start holding right like about here, and then you see my toe just barely lands on the block. Just practice that jump for a little bit, you'll get it. So here, you'll notice I'm holding left this entire time, and then I start holding jump as soon as I explode this block. So I'm gonna blow this block up because it meets my jump height. So I jump, I shoot, and the whole time I'm holding left. So I jump, shoot, hold left, so I automatically move into the space here when the block blows up. And when I'm in the space, I start holding jump to buffer a jump to immediately grab these 2 gems afterwards. That just saves you like a couple frames. So watch how I move here. So I like jump instantly. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so the next level is called the stop sign level, probably because it uses the stop sign power-up that I showed at the start of this video. It's also called the Calamari Desert level because that's what Peppercat calls it, because I use Mario Kart 64 Calamari Desert music in the background when I play this level. Anyway, random trivia aside, this is the level. This is one of the easier levels in the speedrun. You start off here. You just drop down and grab these 2 gems. Damage boost through the flames. Grab those gems. Ignore that gun. It's not worth the damage. Grab these 2, but be careful not to get sucked into the fan. Just grab them and get back out. Grab the gems. Damage boost off the snake. And then shoot the spider. Avoid the poison mushroom. It's an insta-kill. Grab these gems. Grab these ones. You're gonna grab this invincibility mushroom and fall down the shaft and break these blocks. So these 5 blocks here on the map, these are invisible. They're like the Kaizo blocks in Mario games, where they just appear when you bonk your head. So you want to make this one appear. This one here to the right of the arrow sign. Don't worry about any of the other ones. Bonking them is just going to waste time. So walk over, bonk this one, get up onto here, and then you can kind of like jump off here and jump without letting go of the D-pad. You can do all of this in one jump. Sorry, not one jump. You can do all this like without letting go of the D-pad. Like you don't have to hesitate to position yourself or anything. Jump up. You can walk through the green mushroom because you're invincible. Grab the anti-gravity. Get all these gems. Grab that gun. Fake out the bacon laser again, grab the gun, shoot the spider, grab these gems, wait for your anti-gravity to fall, to wear off, hit the stop sign, and then just go through here, grab these, break that, grab these, break that, grab these, break that. And here, this scary looking dude is going to be facing the other way. And you can just walk, and as long as you didn't like hesitate too much, if you did your movement like totally fine, you can just keep walking and just keep walking. He'll be like stuck in the door over here by the time you hit the exit door. And he's going to turn around and rush at you, but he can't touch you when you're going through the exit door. So just do this whole part here without stopping. His position is based on like where you are, I think. He gets spawned like when you're near the end of the level. So it's pretty easy to not have to worry about him. So let's see what that looks like. Okay, so analyzing that one. This is one of the easier levels. You want to damage boost through that fire so you can get through the next one without taking more damage, so ignoring that gun. Here you want to shoot the spider when he's right under the yellow gem. The explosion will hit him. Avoid that green mushroom. The hitbox on it is pretty big, so be careful. It'll kill you. The red mushroom, just dismiss that menu as fast as you can. So when you're down here, shoot those 3 blocks ASAP, hit that Kaizo block. Then you're gonna boost through the deadly mushroom.
Your anti-gravity lasts so long here that you have time to pick up that gun, because you have to wait for anti-gravity to run out to grab the stop sign. Let me just show that again. As I was explaining that, I needed time to show something else. Okay. So just like in the falling rocks level, you're going to want to fall up onto this block here and just nudge yourself slightly to the left so it fires a bacon laser off that doesn't hit you. And then you just want to take like a short little bit of, you just want to fall upwards in the cooldown time. Most of the time when you come here, you're only going to have one heart. I have two because for some reason, the snake RNG up at the top of the level where the spider was so good that I didn't take any damage where normally you would damage boost through him. I'll actually scroll back and show you what I mean. So here, this snake, most of the time you're going to damage boost off of him to get up onto this ledge. But my RNG was really good, so I didn't. But most of the time you're going to damage boost there and only have 1 health when you get to this part. So it's important that you learn how to trigger the bacon laser and fake it out. Like that. You just move slightly to the left and it senses your motion, but you're so far behind the object that it doesn't shoot you. So in the cooldown time, go up and grab this gun, shoot the spider, grab these 3 gems, and then wait over here for your anti-gravity to run out so you can grab the stop sign. You'll hear the bacon laser fire, but it disappears. So here, I hold B a lot here to buffer jumps, because there's really not a whole lot of places you can go. You have to get the stop sign, because if you shoot those snakes, they leave a trail of purple guts on the ground that hurt you, and that's going to kill you. So your invincibility, your stop sign runs out here, so you gotta shoot the finger trap monster. Homeboy on the bottom, if your movement was correct, he will never collide with you, so you're safe. And that's about it. Pretty easy level. Okay, so the next level that you're gonna do, the 6th one in the order, this is kind of a weird level. It's gonna also have a lot of RNG in it, but the RNG probably won't like kill you, it'll just be kind of annoying to deal with. So, you start off right here. What you want to do first is a strat that Peppercat found. You move to the center of this block and jump straight up. And then once you're like kind of in the air, hold left so you clear the bacon laser. Then grab these guns, you're going to need them. Grab the gems, grab the gems, grab the gems. You may have to damage boost through these snakes. Their movement is largely RNG based. Like they always move to the left or to the right, but sometimes they stop and you don't know when they're going to stop. Sometimes they all stop right around here so you can jump straight over them and not hit the spikes. But sometimes you're going to collide with them and there's nothing you can really do about it. Fall down here, jump. When you get into this area is a big pain. As you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 green dudes flying all around. You don't have a lot of open space to work with. That is a recipe for disaster. So try to just collect all the gems and the gun as fast as you can. Shoot them if they're getting close to you. Shoot them if you see them like trapped down the hallway. Like if you're here and this one's down here, like it's not going to go anywhere, you can shoot it. But I would only do that if there's none in this row, because if you recall, you can only have 1 projectile on screen at a time. So if there's a green dude all the way over here, you're here about to jump up to get this yellow crystal, there's another green dude here coming straight for you, you're not going to shoot this one instead of shooting this one. Just jump up and shoot that one right away and ignore that one. You know what I mean? So just collect all these as fast as possible. Look closely at my input display when I'm doing this, because you'll see like holding jump can actually save you some time at certain points. You don't have to like time your jumps that precisely. So you get down here, you gotta hit that blue switch, of course, and then you go through that blue door. This little bird thing is gonna fly back and forth. You can kill him on your way down. You don't have to, because as you see here, you're gonna get anti-gravity. And the anti-gravity is gonna get you over here to kill him anyway, so you can pull the red switch. So you're gonna grab all these gems, just like fall down, grab those, anti-gravity, grab those, jump, grab those, shoot this dude, grab the gun, hit the switch. Then you wait here for like 10 seconds while this door is open, because you cannot get down there until your anti-gravity runs out. You cannot jump that far. So when you get into here, you're going to have to use your best judgment as to which of the two elevators you want to get first. You need to get both of them because there are 10 gems here in total, and you need to hit that green switch to open this door. If you're really worried about your health, because these bacon lasers do slide up and down, and you do run the risk of having them shoot you when you're at low health if you had to take too much damage, do this elevator first and hit the green switch, and then grab the invisibility mushroom. That's going to lose you time, but if you're just trying to like complete your first run, it's a worthwhile strat if you're worried about your health. If you get like perfect movement and with no hesitations, you're going to want to do the left one first, because you can fall onto the right one and grab all the gems fairly quickly. I'm going to show you what that looks like. Okay, so analyzing this one, you'll notice that I move like right in the center here of this block, and I jump up, and I start facing left like when I'm a little bit over the bacon laser, and I just hold left so I just barely land on this ledge. It's pretty tricky. If you're nervous about that, you can choose to wait out the water droplets and turn off the switch instead. I used to do that. There's nothing really wrong with that strat. Just this is like a little bit faster and gives you a better chance of getting good cycles at the end of the level. So, gotta grab these guns, especially if you've been skipping the ones in the previous levels, especially if you're going for fast level 9. Grab all these gems and just be careful, like, not to hit yourself on the spikes. You gotta be super careful about damage in this level, because it's so easy to take it where you don't want to take it and lose it at like an RNG spot. So up here, these snakes all lined up pretty well for me. Sometimes they're not going to do that and you're going to damage boost off them. That's totally okay if that happens. Here I played super risky. In like a first playthrough, you're probably going to hesitate a lot more in here. So, like my movement in here was really good. But you're probably going to hesitate to shoot the green guys for safety a lot more if it's like a first playthrough. But as you get more advanced, like you're going to go through it fast like that. So here I just fall right down, I grab all the gems and the anti-gravity. You want to grab the anti-gravity as quickly as possible without leaving any gems on the floor, because you can't grab them with anti-gravity. So here, you just hit that switch and then just wait here as close to the door as possible until your anti-gravity runs out. And start jumping like halfway through when 0 is running out, like there. So what I do, because I got like really good cycles on this level, I didn't really hesitate anywhere. If you hesitate like maybe a couple times, you can probably still do this. All elevators run on a universal timer. You don't spawn them by appearing close to them. That's why movement in Crystal Caves is so important. So because my movement was like almost perfect, I didn't really have anywhere that I stopped. Well, I'm gonna jump on this elevator first and grab all these gems, and then what I'll be able to do, because this one has a longer cycle than this one, so sometimes they get some cool patterns depending on how long you took to get there. You'll see I'm actually gonna like walk off of this platform and land on the other one in a way that lets me get all these gems in one jump. You're probably not going to get this in a run unless you had like no hesitations in your movement whatsoever. It's okay for that part to take a little bit longer. Just be careful with the bacon lasers. If you have to drop down and like wait another cycle for the elevator to come down to protect yourself from bacon lasers, that's okay, just do it. Or grab the red mushroom if you have to. Skip the red mushroom if you didn't need it, otherwise it gives you a text box. Even though you got a red mushroom in the 5th level, the red mushroom will always give you a text box that you have to dismiss. It's not like the anti-gravity booster and the power pistol, it will always give you a dialogue. So the next level that you're gonna do is actually probably one of my favorite levels. It's super cool and super satisfying to pull it off optimally. That is the ice block level. So you start off like right here. What you want to do first is grab that gun and hit the switch, and then shoot this guy here to make him turn around. You want him to turn around and damage boost through him to get underneath the ice blocks. If you waste any time in this part here, you're gonna miss an elevator cycle. So you want that to not happen. You want to be as fast as possible with your elevator cycles. So shoot him to get him to damage boost. To turn around so you can damage boost through him. If you don't shoot him and you try to run through him, he's gonna run at the same speed as you almost, and you're gonna take 2 hits, and you don't want that. So just shoot him, have him turn around. So you're gonna run, shoot this block, jump across these, grab these. At some point when you're staying on one of these blocks, you're going to want to shoot a bullet as you're jumping so you can hit this bat depending on where it is, because bats have random movement left and right and they can kind of mess you up if you let them get away with flying around for too long. You're going to break that ice block, but you want to break it when this elevator is like about to turn back around from colliding with this part of the level, because otherwise it'll just keep going straight up and you have to wait longer for it to come down. You'll see what I mean when I show you the video. So jump on this elevator, jump up here, and then you're going to collect the gems like this, breaking all the blocks in your way. Like this, shoot this guy, grab this, grab this one, grab this one, these. Can break all these to grab that little enclave. Grab all these in a row. That one, that one, that one. All these. Be careful about all those bats on the top row. You're going to shoot this block here to get this platform to come over to you. Then you're going to jump on it, grab the gun, hit the switch. Grab these, hit the switch. Grab these, hit the switch, then grab these gems and fall down and go through the door. So let's see what this looks like if you do it proper. Okay, so analyzing this. You see right away I grab the gun, hit the switch, and shoot our boy Chancho over there. That bat's like flying around over there, so I'm gonna try to shoot him a little bit closer to the low gravity sign. I shoot him as I jump and it hits him so it doesn't get in my way. Okay, here, very important. This elevator is on its way up. As soon as it hits this point, it's gonna turn back around because of this ice block just a little bit above it. That's gonna happen around the same time I reach the peak of my jump because my movement so far has been perfect. So when you reach the peak of your jump here, shoot at that block, and that'll get you down here in enough time to not only clear this dude, but also jump on the elevator as it's on its way back up. Just like that. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is you want to jump up into this little space here without bonking your head. One thing I forgot to mention is that, you want to have movement as good as possible. If you take too many accidental bonks off of ice blocks, like, that are unintentional, then the platform at the end where you have to, let me show this again. This platform here, this platform here, where you have to break this ice block in order for it to come over to you. If you don't get here in enough time because you bonk too much and stuff, it's gonna collide with this and move back over to the right, and then you gotta wait for it. That adds like another 6 seconds per every cycle, so it's a very, very tight window. If you don't make any mistakes, and if your RNG with the bats over here is good, then you'll get here enough time to get an optimal cycle for this. Otherwise, you're gonna have to lose 6 seconds to it, even if a bonk only costs like half a second. In this level, a bonk can cost 6 seconds. So I'll just show VLC again. So a good visual cue to use so that you don't bonk here is when your feet are like around this piece of rebar in the background, jump up, and as soon as your feet are like here, start moving right. Watch my input display and the rebar. Just like that. So you want to do a whole lot of jumps and shoots. This is not like the second level where the lights were off, where you can just like shoot an ice block and walk onto the one beneath it immediately, because this is a low gravity level. A low gravity level means you recoil back a little tiny bit whenever you shoot, and it's a little tiny bit enough to make you not mount this block when you shoot it. So jump up and shoot the dude while you grab that gem. Just blast your way through. Just pay close attention to the order in which I'm destroying the blocks and how I'm moving. The order in which you destroy the blocks and which ones you destroy is actually very, very important. So technically this one here you don't have to break. You can jump from here on top of it, but that's like a 2-frame window, and I don't think it's worth going for, because if you miss the jump when you still have that ice block there, you waste a lot of time and you're not going to get the cycle at the end. Whereas here it takes like half a second and you're more likely to get the cycle. So this is pretty standard stuff, just shooting ahead. Here, be careful not to shoot the wrong blocks. Okay, this bat here, sometimes this bat will be over here and it'll die from the block explosion. If it doesn't, then absolutely shoot it immediately while you're grabbing this gem. Like that. Otherwise it'll waste some time for you. When you're passing under this block, hold your jump button so you can grab this gem as soon as possible. Okay, so here, I opted to damage boost off of the bats here, because I just thought it would be the best idea, because there's a whole cluster of them here, and I'm going to have to shoot all of them, which is going to waste me some time with the recoil of my gun. So I chose a damage boost here and hope that I got good cycles with bats at the end. I won't waste too much time having to wait for them, since if I damage boost here, I'll only have 1 heart left. If I had not damage boost, I'd have to wait for them to clear a path, so I could jump up and shoot this block, and then jump up here. And that probably would have made me have to lose a cycle of the horizontal platform. So I'm just firing my gun here to kill all the bats that might be in my way. And I got the good cycle, so see, it just comes right over to me. But unfortunately, the bats over here, these two, kind of get in a bad position for me, so I have to wait for it to move out of the way. So I shot it.
Grab the lever, grab these 4 gems, shoot the bat. Shoot the next bat and grab the blue lever first before you grab the rest of the gems. Grab the rest of the gems because this is on your way down to the exit door. And that's pretty much it. That's a really cool level to do. Okay, so next level. I call this level Sector Alpha because that's the name that's on the sign. Right here. Yeah, this is Sector Alpha. You start off here. You want to jump around and grab these gems here. Don't fall down here, because see this little purple dude? He's not going to really be visible. You'll just see his little nose sticking out from behind the block, but he's like a motion sensor enemy, so you fall down here and he comes out to bite you. And you don't want to take damage in this level that you don't have to take. So first jump up, grab these gems. Jump up here, wait for the danger sign to fall, don't take damage from it. You'll take damage if it's still in free fall while you're near it. Wait for it to fall, jump on top of the danger sign, jump up here, jump on Sector Alpha sign, shoot a bird, shoot the other bird, grab the gems. You're gonna damage boost off this bacon laser, grab these gems, don't damage boost off the water, hit the green switch. There's a really tight jump here you need to not take damage from the bacon laser, and also grab those 2 gems, fall down. Onto the sign, jump here, jump here. You hit the green switch, so actually, you know what? Grab these gems before you hit the blue lever, because on the blue lever you can just go like that. Fall down all the way here, jump up, go through the door. Don't damage boost off the water droplet. This little guy here takes 2 hits to kill, but he's usually facing you when you get here. And if he's facing you, he shoots bullets at you. And if you shoot at him, and he shoots a bullet at you, your shot will hit the bullet and not hit him. So just get up here and mash your gun until he dies. Go through here, jump up, shoot the bird, grab the gems, hit the red lever. You know, don't damage boost off the water, grab these gems, be careful of the fan, it'll slow you down. Grab those gems, and then just get to the end of the level. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, now to analyze this level. So, see that little purple nose there? Yeah, just avoid that. Grab those gems, wait for the danger sign to fall, jump on it, jump on the Sector Alpha sign. This jump I'm about to do here is kind of precise. I'm gonna, as you saw, like I jump up here and I shoot the bird that's moving left. You always want to shoot the one that's moving left. If you shoot the one that's moving right too early, then the one that's moving left is gonna hurt you and possibly spawn another bird. You don't want that. So, after this one starts moving to the right, jump up and just shoot the one that's moving to the left. Just like that. Then you jump up and shoot this one again, and then you want to grab all those gems in one jump. So here I'm going to damage boost off the bacon laser. I don't want to take any damage from the water droplet, so I wait a little bit. Okay.
See, the bacon laser starts trying to shoot you as soon as you land, and you have to be very careful here. You're gonna jump when you're hanging off the ledge here. You're gonna jump straight up into this tiny little corridor here. If you miss this jump, not only will you bonk and fall and the bacon laser hits you, but if you try to get back up, it's going to shoot another bacon laser at you, and you only have 2 hearts here. So that is a dead run if that happens. Well, by dead run, I mean you just reset the level. That might not be a dead run depending on what your current PB is. So watch how I do it. Let me slow down the vid a little bit just so you get an idea of like where you have to stand. So like right around there. How to get that jump. It's very important. So I'm gonna bonk off Sector Alpha again. Grab the gems. Be careful not to bonk here. It doesn't really matter that much, but it's a little slow. Grab the gems first, hit the blue lever. This is all fairly straightforward. You're gonna fall down the shaft, then don't damage boost off the water this time. So I took damage from that android because he shot a whole ton of times at me. Okay, cool thing. Shoot at the apex of your jump here, and you'll hit the bird. Even though the hitbox looks like it won't hit, it'll hit. That'll save you a little bit of effort. I probably could have jumped a cycle earlier there, but you want to play it safe when you only have 1 heart. Okay, so the fan up here pulls you inward, so be sure that you're holding right the whole time. Grab that, and grab these last 4 gems, and free to leave the level. If you have 2 hearts left, damage boost through the water. If you don't, then just wait. So I had to wait there. Alright, good level, sorta. Okay, so I want to say this next level is one that separates the boys from the men, but I'm neither one of those things, and at the time of this recording I have world records, so this is the level that separates the girls from the women. This is level 9. This is the one. So first thing to point out is that this platform here goes all the way from here to there. That is a long platform cycle. It takes like 25 to 30 seconds. It used to be thought that there was no way to optimize this and that no matter how much you screwed up, you'd still be here waiting a little bit for the platform. I recently found out that that's not the case if you do some really good movement throughout the majority of the level. Unfortunately, that means even like 1 minor mistake will cost you the cycle. So you gotta play really, really, really well in this level if you want that time save. And playing really well means skipping a lot of these guns, which means your ammo is going to be in short supply for the next couple levels if you haven't been collecting the safety guns I pointed out earlier. So, basically what happens is if you make a mistake with your movement, just keep going, just don't take too much damage, and worst case scenario, you have to wait for the platform to come back. Don't play it too risky if you've already messed up. You might end up dying from a flame cycle or something. So, this torch here, what you're gonna do is, you start off by grabbing these gems. You jump beneath the spider and then do a big long jump to grab those 2 gems, shoot the spider, ignore those guns, grab these 3 gems, walk off this cliff onto the platform, just keep walking and you'll collect at least the bottom 3, usually the top 4 if your movement was good, the bottom 4 crystals if your movement was good. And then once you land on the ground, you can jump back on this elevator as on its way back up, and then immediately you grab these 2 gems, and then immediately you can just barely make it on top of this platform and then jump up there. That'll spawn this spider very soon, so you can kill it almost immediately, jump up, grab these gems, grab that gem, hit the blue lever, jump over the snake, avoid purple dude, fall down this shaft if you have to, hit the red lever, grab these, make your way back over here. If your movement was perfect, you will get here on the universal timer for this torch where it is not lit up and you will not take damage from it, which is good because you take damage from damage boosting through this blue guy first, so you only have 2 hearts when you get here. Then you gotta jump up here, you have to do like a perfect jump to get into this little enclave here. Don't damage boost off the water, damage boost off the fire, because you're going to get here on a cycle where it's lit. And then you're going to only have 1 heart left to jump up, jump up, jump up, jump over the snake, get all the way over here, jump, fall down to grab this gem, grab that gem, grab these 4 gems, grab these 3, and find your way back up here and jump on this platform, and that's when this platform will be just departing right there. So you want to grab all of these when you're on top of that platform to get out the blue switch door that you had to hit earlier. It's pretty tough to do in a run, just because like even one very, very small movement mistake will cost you 30 seconds. So let's see how that looks. Okay, so let's analyze that level. First things first, you gotta grab these 3 gems as fast, like as soon as the level is opening, you're grabbing these 3 gems. Next thing you gotta do is, where the spider is, right underneath them, you want to just barely land on this corner so you can initiate your jump into that corner and grab those 2 gems. And then turn back around on your fall and shoot the spider when you're like around here. Try to land as close to this as possible without taking damage. Like that. So now jump up and grab these 3 gems and damage boost through the rolling blue dude. Notice how I'm not letting go of right this entire time. From here to when I land on the platform to when I collect the gems and land on the ground. Just keep holding right and you'll grab all those gems. As long as your movement in the first part was good and you didn't waste too much time on the spider. So here I'm going to jump on the elevator, and by the time I jump on the elevator, it'll be on its way back up, which means I can jump again to grab these last 2 gems and land back on the elevator. And then when it reaches a certain point, I can jump up onto this platform. Now be careful that you're not holding the jump button when you land on this platform, otherwise you're going to bonk and waste time. So here, turn around and jump up onto this ledge. So if you recall from the 5th level, we can shoot at a wall and the lingering explosion will kill spiders. So I'm going to do that here. And just walk through the spider's bones. I don't know why spiders have bones. Hit that blue switch. Okay, so here, see this little dude with his nose sticking out? If you want to avoid him, fall down this line here in the background. You see where the lines are black instead of white? Just keep your body within these constraints when you fall down and you'll avoid the pink dude getting you. There you go. Okay, so jump back up. Important thing about here, this snake's position can be very annoying. You can fall off this ledge and buffer a jump like around here so that you jump over the snake immediately without taking damage. But depending on his position, you might still take damage anyway. So I opted to bonk here, even though it loses me like a little bit of time. It wasn't that big a deal because it still gets me to the torch enclave area on a cycle where the torch is not active. You'll see what I mean in a sec. So I fall down here. And I get here when the torch is down, and I can make it through without taking damage on the torch. So don't take damage from the water droplet, whatever you do. Just jump up there. Okay, so when your front toe is like halfway between these two diagonal black lines, halfway between the base of these two diagonal black lines, this one and this one, when your front toe is like halfway between them, initiate your jump and hold left so that you get up into this little tiny corner and grab all 4 gems at once. If you miss that and only grab the 3 and have to jump up to get that second one, that's a time waster, but you might still be okay for the cycle. I'm not totally sure. It depends on what your movement was like at the start of the level. So just keep going. Don't take damage from the water droplet, because no matter what, you're going to have to damage boost off the torch there. If you take damage from the water droplet, you have to wait for the torch to expire and go into the part of the cycle where it's not damaging you, and that wastes so much time that you will not get the platform cycle at the end of the level. So I messed up my snake move a little bit there, but that's okay. Okay, so here, I didn't do this part optimally in this video, so I'm just going to show you what you should do. Just as a reminder, when you land here, fall straight down this area of the background that's got a white lines, and then start holding left when you pass by the candle to pick up the blue gem. Oh wait, I just realized I'm not showing it. Okay, there's Photoshop. Okay, so when you land here, fall down this section of the background where the lines are white, and start holding left when you pass by this candle. So you grab this blue gem like ASAP. Jump back onto this tiny little ledge here. Then you want to make a leap to grab this red one. Jump up here, get the candle. The candle's not necessary, but it's in your way. Grab the 4 gems on your way over here. Bonk, bonk to grab these 3 gems. Then get onto this platform here, on this platform here. Bonk off this so that you land here ASAP. Bonk off this. Jump on here. Jump on here, jump across here, get onto this platform, get onto this ledge, get onto this platform. If you miss this platform, you're going to have to wait for it to come back, and that loses 30 seconds. This platform is just barely accessible if you get here with like near perfect movement. So I messed it up a little bit in my video, but I was still okay because I did everything else in level fine. So a couple of like suboptimal movement in this area was just barely okay, so you have to be super careful. See, like there, I just fell by accident. That wasted like a second. You can't even afford to waste like a second here. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Jump. Jump on the platform, grab the gem, and I just barely made it onto that platform. So whatever you do, don't die in this level. It's always faster to take damage and wait 30 seconds for the cycle than it is to die. Okay, so this next level, the turquoise level with the long elevators, you'll see why I named it that. Peppercat likes to call it the Choncho Jump level. So, order of gems in this level, you start off here, grab them, grab those, shoot this dude as you're jumping, grab that one, ignore that one for now, grab these gems, hit that switch, kill this guy if you can, but don't stop to kill him. Damage boost off him if you have to. You don't want to damage boost off him, but if you do, it's not the end of the world. You lose like a second at the end. Once again, jump back up here, shoot this guy as you're jumping to grab the blue gem and jump over him. Come down here, ignore the gun for now, keep going, jump on this elevator as soon as it appears, grab those gems in the green switch, grab that gem, come back out here, grab your gun on the way out, grab these gems, grab all these gems, shoot this guy, grab that gem, then this elevator will be close to you. Jump on the elevator, come up here, grab those gems, shoot one bullet into the snake, grab these gems, shoot the spider as you're grabbing the gems and the gun, Come over here, grab those gems, kill the 2 spiders, get the blue switch, shoot the snake again from a distance, and it'll die and leave a pile of guts on the ground. Just jump over it. On your way back down, come back around, jump, 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 grab those, jump off the edge of this box up to here. If you have 2 hearts, damage boost through the spike, and get out. So let's see what that looks like. Alright, so analyzing that level, just explain what I'm doing. First things first, I jump and jump and jump. Alright, so I'm gonna grab that yellow gem. I'm gonna jump up onto this platform and then jump up to get that yellow gem. As I'm jumping up to get the yellow gem, I'm gonna shoot this guy to get him to turn around, just like in the ice block level, and that's so I can jump over him. If I try to jump over him while we're facing the same direction, I'm gonna take damage, and I don't want that. So just like that. I got a stupid pattern on this green dude here, so I take damage from him here. You want to try and shoot him, and not take damage from him, but if you do take damage from him, it's not, like, the end of the world. Because you gotta hit the switch, and once you hit the switch, you don't have time to hesitate, because the elevator cycles in this level are very, very tight. So here, once I land back on this platform, I'm gonna shoot the guy again, once again, to get him to turn around so I can jump over him as I grab that gem. There we go. So I'm not gonna get that gun because it's a bonk, and bonks are not affordable because look at how close that elevator cycle is to when I get there. That is from moving non-stop. If you stop at any point after you hit that switch that activates this elevator, you're gonna have to wait a cycle, which means that you have to wait a cycle for this one over here, and this is a long cycle, loses like 22 seconds. So just don't stop moving. Jump on the elevator. Grab those gems. This part here, it's okay if it's not super optimal. So grab the gun, shoot the finger trap monster on the bottom, grab these gems. It's okay if this isn't optimal because, if you miss this elevator cycle, it's really bad because it makes you wait a long time for this elevator over here. But this elevator over here is like, not that close to you when you get the perfect cycle on the first elevator, so you have like a little bit of time to waste with bonking and stuff, and that's why I pick up the gun, and that's why I'm safe with collecting the crystals. Okay, so coming up is a visual cue I like to use. To get on top of this blue platform very quickly, you want to jump up when like the line separating your feet from this elevator matches the bottom line of this up arrow. So like right you see where I jumped there? That just gets me onto the platform like that. And you jump up and shoot this guy like immediately. Similar to level 3. Well, actually kind of the opposite level 3. Jump up and grab these 2 gems as soon as possible. Hit your head ASAP. Because by the time you get over to collect this red gem, the bacon layers of this fires will be past you. Like that.
Okay. When you are under this final segment of this little lip here, shoot your gun, because there's a snake over here that it's gonna hit. Then jump up and start grabbing these gems and the guns. And when you're like mid-air on your way back down or your way up to grab the red gem, shoot again, because it's gonna hit a spider that's over here. Like that. So just you damage boost through that snake. So what I'm going to do here is jump on the blue platform to grab those 2 gems. And then I'm going to jump off the side here. And right when I'm about halfway, I'm going to turn around and shoot my gun. Because it's going to hit this spider here on its way up. And then once that's killed so quickly that by the time I land on the ground, I have time to shoot this spider, which will be beside me. So watch this. The double spider kill. Hit the blue switch. Jump up, and as soon as you're at the peak of your jump, shoot your bullet again to kill the snake and have it leave its guts on the ground in a place where it's safe to jump over. That's what that does. So notice how I can jump over the snake guts and not take damage. That setup is not that easy to do, so practice it a whole bunch. From here on out, it's like smooth sailing. So once again, you want your feet to be like hanging off the ledge of this box to get up there, otherwise you're gonna bonk and fall down. Okay, so if you only have 1 heart of damage, jump over this spike and bonk. If you have 2 hearts, then just damage boost through it and get to the exit. So this level is kind of cool, kind of technical. Oh wow, the order and the ID actually match up. This is the blue minecart level. So you start off here, start off around here. You jump, hit that switch, jump, grab the gem and the gun and the gem. Damage boost through the trolley. Minecart, grab gems, grab gems. It's okay if you leave some of these gems, because you're going to come back down and get them a second time. Jump up, avoid this spike. Don't take damage from the spikes, just keep walking. Jump up, ignore those gems for now. Shoot the android from behind. Jump, jump. Shoot the bat, hit the green switch. Blow up these blocks, hit the red switch and get the gems. On your way back down, grab these gems and the power pistol. And then on your way back down, you can shoot the minecarts and they'll die, and also grab any gems that you didn't get the first time, and you won't take any damage from them if you did your movement right. Ignore that middle shaft for now, go up here. Might as well kill this guy while you're waiting for the elevator. Jump on the elevator, break these blocks and get the gems. Shoot the bat as long as it's not in front of an air generator, because it will hit the air generator instead. Try to shoot this guy if you can, but don't worry too much about it if you don't. Jump on top of the elevator. First, you're gonna hit that blue switch, then you're gonna grab these gems on your way back down, and then jump back up the staircase you made out of these blocks. Fall down here. Go out the middle shaft, grab the gem and the gun. You can damage boost through that spider, depending on your timing. If you didn't take any damage, grab the gem, grab the gem. Grab the gem, grab the gem, and you're done.
Okay, so analyzing that video. Let me show you my visual cue. It's actually kind of hard to get. It's like, as soon as you come into the level, when the back of your sprite is lined up with this black line here, that's when you initiate your jump. And then once you get up here, hit your fire button. It's going to shoot a bullet and also activate the switch at the same time because it's like almost a frame perfect jump. So watch. See how I jump like right there? I hit the switch and it fires a bullet, but it turns the bacon laser off. So that way I can grab this gem and grab the gun and the gem without getting hit by the bacon laser. If you take damage to the bacon laser here, it can be kind of bad. So I'm going to damage boost through that minecart because I have no way to kill it. I'm going to jump up and grab these gems. Grab those gems. See how I'm leaving 2 behind because I don't want to bonk to get them? That's to get good cycles on the minecart. So kill that android from behind. If your movement was good, he'll always be facing that way. That bat movement is random. Just kill it. You can hesitate to kill it. Just don't take damage from it. Get those 2 levers. On your way back down, you want to grab these gems and the power pistol. So on your way back, the placement of the minecart is going to be good, so you can just like shoot them with the power pistol and take them out before it runs out. Now your power pistol still got 5 seconds left on it, so you may as well kill this little purple dude in the wall. You won't get time to kill the other purple dudes, so be careful with them. I'm going to show you another visual cue. Okay, so to get on top of this segment here, similar to previous visual cues elevators, wait until the line separating your foot from the elevator lines up with this line here, right underneath the pipe. Turn around and jump. I accidentally held jump for too long here, so I bonked, but it's whatever. Shoot the blocks in this pattern, and don't shoot any that you don't need to. Just shoot them like this. If you shoot more than that, then you might not be able to get back up. Okay, here comes another elevator visual cue. So I shot green dude there. When the line separating your feet from the elevator matches the line above the arrow, that's when you want to jump up and left. Because it is very easy to bonk here and not make it in and fall all the way down. So use this visual cue, it'll be very helpful. It's like that. Grab the rest of the gems. And then see how I've made a staircase out of these blocks now that I can just, whoops, I fell. That I can just climb back up. Now since I fell, the spider positions are going to be a little wonky. But you can damage boost, you can afford a damage boost through one and just kill the other. So I damage boosted through that one and got through. Okay, so this next level is kind of like a low point in the run. There's lots of RNG movement on the mobs. The movement's not that interesting, but that's just kind of the low point of the speedrun. It's a pretty cool level otherwise, like if you're just playing casually. But anyhow, this is the pipe maze level. You start off here, just like mash your gun as much as you can to kill these 2, what I call refrigerator bots. I don't know why I called them refrigerator bots. I was a really stupid 6-year-old. These guys take 3 hits to kill each, and they move randomly, and they come up to you and paralyze you, and you can't shoot them when they're, like, hitting you with their bacon laser paralyzers. So, just, like, kill them from a distance, and if you have to hesitate in order to kill them, just take it. Just hesitate and kill them. Just don't take damage from these. It'll just be a pain in the butt if you do that. So, you walk through here, fall down, grab these, be careful about the minecarts. Grab these gems. These little green things are the exact same as snakes. They move left to right, they randomly stop, they take 2 hits to kill, and they leave a pile of guts on the ground, so just be wary of them. Grab these 2 gems, fall down, grab these 2, jump up, grab these 2. Go back out here, fall down here, grab those 3. Grab these 2, fall back onto the connector, jump and grab those. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention you can jump through these pipes and fall through them. So jump up, grab them. But you can't jump through the connectors, so you can walk off the connector, jump, fall down. Same story down here. Shoot the fridge bots, don't take damage to them, hesitate if you have to. Keep going, jump, those 3, and you're done. Okay, so analysis. There's not really a whole lot to say about this level. Just notice how I'm just mashing my shoot button. I stop a little bit to kill this last one, just to be safe. I'm gonna jump up and grab those gems as quickly as I can. The understanding the minecart cycles is kind of important if you don't want to like hesitate too much, but it doesn't really make that big of a difference. Just grab these gems, grab those two, fall down. I took damage from green dude here when I didn't mean to, but it's okay, it didn't matter. Jump over the minecart. So right there, it helps to be familiar with the minecart cycle. Like once it's paused for a while, you can probably guess when it's going to start again. Just keep going, jump over the minecarts, predict when they're going to start moving again. Grab those 3 gems, jump over the minecart, grab those 2, and then grab the 3rd one. You cannot grab all 3 of them in the same jump, so just be careful about that. So, you know, this is just pretty much follow this movement. There's like nothing really tricky about this level. Whoa, I almost took damage there. So I've taken 1 hit of damage, which is good. You want to take 1 or 2 hits on purpose, so that way you don't get the perfect health dialogue at the end. Okay, this is one of my favorite levels. I just think it's got a cool design. This is the hanging girder level. Oh, that is not the hanging girder level. Let me show it. There it is. That's the hanging girder level. Okay. You start off like here. So just try jump over the snakes if you can. After you pass the air generator, jump up and shoot a bullet at the apex of your jump. It'll either hit this bat or this bat. Jump over, shoot and aim for the other bat that you didn't hit the first time. If you don't hit any, then jump here, hit and shoot at the apex of your jump again. Jump on this girder, get these 2 gems, jump. Just keep jumping, keep jumping. I usually damage boost through this dude, but it's not totally necessary. Grab the 3 gems, hit the red switch, jump up here, here, here. Watch out for this guy. You can shoot him if you want, but he's kind of hard to kill. He shoots eyeballs at you occasionally, so just be wary of that. Don't stand too close to him. You want to get over him because this elevator here has kind of a long cycle. If you do the start of the level super optimally, you can get an early cycle on this elevator. However, it doesn't matter because the cycle that matters is this horizontal platform cycle. If you get the early cycle on this elevator, you're going to get this platform when it's on its way to the left, when you want to go to the right to collect these gems. So if you get a later cycle, if you get like the cycle after on this elevator, you can still make it onto this platform, and it ends up being the exact same amount of time to finish the level both ways. So don't worry too much about doing the starter level optimally. It just if you're consistent at doing it optimally, it makes it a little bit safer to get onto that platform if you get an early cycle on this. Doesn't really matter that much. So anyway, get onto this platform, grab those 3 gems, grab these, hit the blue switch, grab these, hop off that platform, get onto the girder. Get onto these girders and you're going to jump onto this platform, hit that green switch, collect these gems, ride the platform back. Oh, be careful to be sure you shoot this bat. It can be anywhere around here. So sharpen up your eyeballs because he could show up and mess up your day. Ride the platform all the way back to the left, jump off, grab all these, grab all these, grab all these, grab all these, and then just grab this long line of blues. But don't land in the spikes. Make sure you hold right as soon as you collect the last one. Jump, 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 fall, and you're good. Okay, so analysis time. So I'm gonna jump over that snake. Gonna fire off my guns ASAP. Ooh, I took damage from that snake there when I didn't mean to, but it's okay. So I'm just kind of moving as optimally as I can. I damage boost off that guy and I've got 1 heart left. You don't have to do that. I just do that because I like to try and get the early elevator cycle over here, which I don't get in this recording. And that's totally okay. You don't need the early elevator cycle, so see how I have to wait for it? This doesn't actually waste any time. So jump up and get the blue gems, grab those blue gems, hit the blue switch, jump off the elevator onto the girder, and shoot that bat, hit that green switch, and get all these blue gems. So if I had gotten an early elevator cycle, then it would have just taken me longer to get to the green lever on this platform, so it does not matter either way. It is the exact same amount of time. So I'm grabbing all these gems. Nothing super special here. Just falling down and holding right at the very end to land on that side platform and not in the spike pit. If you die at land in the spike pit, you kind of glitch the game out and it looks really stupid. But, you know, nothing too special about like visual cues or whatever in that level. That level actually does give you a lot of leeway as long as you don't fall off any platforms that move or anything like that. So just practice it a bit, you'll get used to it. So this level is actually pretty cool. I like it because like it's not hard to finish, but it is kind of challenging to like do super optimally. So I'll show you what the level looks like. Here it is. So you start off here. You jump up and hit the switch so the elevator comes down to pick you up. Jump off that elevator over to here. Jump across, get the power pistol so you can kill that walking rock. Kill that walking rock as well. Make your way back over here. You gotta shoot each of these 4 blocks. If you don't shoot the block before you get above it, you are trapped and have to start the level over. So shoot all those blocks in order, hit the green switch, come back down, get back over here. Once you're up here, make sure to turn right and shoot that block, otherwise you're going to get trapped inside there too and have to restart the level. Start collecting as many of these gems as possible. I usually leave these 2 because you have to come back up here again later. Jump up into here. Don't worry if the dinosaur hits you, it doesn't matter. Fall down in here, hold left is what I usually do. Collect all these gems in the corner, then collect these 4 on your way down out the path you cleared. Jump back up here, grab that remaining 1, land over here, grab that remaining 1, jump back up, and then you're back where you started. But you're gonna get into this area over here. So if you're optimal here, you're going to be on this platform when it's right around here, and that'll give you enough leverage to get up onto this platform. Jump and shoot that dude, grab all these gems, fall down, grab these, jump, grab these, and grab these. I don't think I did them in that order in my PB, but I should have, or even the video that I'm about to show you. And then just fall back down and go out the exit door. Okay, so explaining a few things about that level. Jump up and hit the elevator switch as soon as possible. Then when the elevator's top platform gets to like just beneath the center of the switch is when you want to jump on top of it. And just keep holding jump and holding left
until you land like around here. Then just fall through this shaft, keep holding left and jump. So watch my inputs. If you keep holding jump, that'll make you guarantee to land over here where the P-switch is as fast as possible. So you want to jump back up and shoot the rock. Shoot the rock from across the platform. Then be careful, make sure you hit all these blocks without landing above them. Awesome. Okay, so from this platform here, you want to, optimally, you want to jump when you're hanging off the ledge, but if you want to be safe, you can land on top of the green platform. So jump in, jump in, jump in. Shoot that block from all the way over there so you don't get trapped. It's okay to leave those 2 green gems there. I hold left here to grab all those gems, then grab those last 4 on my jump out. Jump up and grab the green gem, jump left and grab the green gem. We're done with the left side of the stage. So just keep holding right and jump. Then you're going to get over here where the horizontal platform is in a good position. So grab the top gems because it's hard to get back up there. I did these gems in kind of a suboptimal pattern, so look at my tutorial in the Photoshop segment of this level to see like what I should have done. But that section, that order still like works. So this level is nice and fast, and it's also pretty cool. So here's the Photoshop picture. You start off right here. You jump up, jump up. You're probably going to damage boost off the snake, but it is possible to not take damage from him. It's just super hard. Jump up, grab that gem. Jump up, grab these gems, and across. Grab those gems. Be careful not to hit the green mushrooms. Jump across, up, over. Get the gun, get the gem. Jump up here. It looks tempting to go down here, but go left first. Grab these. Damage boost through the spike if you haven't taken damage yet, I would say. Jump across, jump off the ledge on top of the pipe, jump off the pipe to grab that gem and grab this one, fall down, grab this gem, jump and grab this one in your jump, and then fall down to grab this. Then hop up, hop, 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 get on top of here and just walk right off the ledge and grab all these gems and head over to the exit. Okay, analysis time. There's not really a whole lot to say. Like I was saying before, you can jump over that snake without taking damage, but it's incredibly unlikely to get that. It's really hard, so if you take damage off them, it's okay. It's not a reset. The movement of the snakes, they always move left and right, but when they stop is random, so you might take damage before you expect to take damage here, and it's okay. You just kind of got to work with it and plan, like, where do I want to damage boost and where do I don't. So because I took damage twice already, I don't want to damage boost anywhere, but watch how, like, you're able to get through the water droplets without stopping. That's because the water droplets don't operate on a universal cycle. They start and stop whenever you come near them. So if I had 2 hearts, I would have damage boosted through this spike here, but because I don't, I have to bonk and lose like a little bit of time. So here, I'm gonna jump when I'm hanging off the edge, so that way I jump up and grab this red gem and I land on top of the pipe, and then I can just do the same thing with that gem and that gem. So I jump like when I'm right here. And I grab those gems, and I turn around and fall down here. And grab those in a diagonal jump, and I fall down, try not to take damage and die from that snake. Okay, so now I'm going to make my way back up over to the right, where that column of gems is the last thing left, and just fall right off.
And you're good to get to the end of the level. Okay, here we go, the final level. Unfortunately, this level is actually quite difficult for being at the very end of the run. You hope that you get a little bit of a break, but not really. So first things first, you start off right here. You want to fall directly to the left. Don't get hit by triggering these spikes. Keep walking to the right. Damage boost off the bacon laser here while switching this elevator on, because that's this elevator and you absolutely need that elevator if you want to survive. Fall down. Hold right as much as you can. You'll land like right here. These two spikes will fall on you as you're holding right, but they will not hit you as long as you don't let go of right. So once they're gone, just grab these gems, grab these gems, grab these gems, grab the anti-gravity, grab these, all of these, then turn around, grab those, wait for the caterpillar to pass. Don't damage boost off the caterpillar. Just jump past him once he's gone. Grab these and these and these. Jump to grab these and those, and then you want to stand here until your anti-gravity runs out. Fall down. Keep jumping, grab those, keep jumping, hit the green lever, jump up here, shoot the bird, shoot the spider, jump over those spikes, so you want to like be almost falling off that ledge, just jump over, jump onto this platform here to kill that spider. So these two fridge bots here, they're going to be moving around in a random pattern. Stand here and jump as far as you can. If you get hit by one, don't worry about it. If you don't get hit by one, your run is guaranteed to finish, pretty much. If you do get hit by one, you're going to have to play a little bit safe when you get to the top row. But get in this corner, get this blue gem, and wait here for this elevator to come. These guys will not touch you if you are on that elevator. Even though it looks like they can reach you, they will not touch you, so don't worry. Just jump on the elevator and go up. Get up here, jump over that fridge bot, jump, jump, jump. When you get here, make sure to fire a shot. Do not forget about killing this bird. It will mess up your day. Wait until this fridge bot is like in the corner over here, and then drop down onto the bottom level for like a split second, and then jump over him onto the ledge. And get up here. Go through the door. You can bait the spikes into falling and then get away immediately. Grab those gems, grab that gem, and you're done. GG. Okay, so final analysis. Right away, I fall down, turn on the bacon laser, and I never stop holding right. Look at my input display, confirm, and I don't stop holding right until the spikes are gone. So I grab the anti-gravity, and I just jump up this staircase. This anti-gravity lasts 20 seconds, so it's very long. Make sure you jump off of this step in particular when you're like kind of hanging off it to grab those two blue gems. Don't worry about the gun. Wait till the caterpillar passes. Come up here, grab the red gems, jump to grab the green ones, and then wait for your anti-gravity to run out before you proceed. Danger sign's gonna fall, so don't get hit by it. That will screw up your run. Hit the green lever. Make absolutely sure you do not take damage anywhere you're not supposed to, because it's very, very easy to die in this level. So just follow my movement here. Jump over the fridge bot. So I didn't take damage there. Oh, I hit the menu by accident. I did not take any damage from the fridge bots, but if you do take damage, it's okay. You can still finish. So jump up, jump over that fridge bot. That gap is big enough to jump over. However, this one coming up is not. So first thing to do is shoot that bird and jump over the fridge bot, like however you can. If so let me scroll back for a sec. Because I had 2 hits of damage, I just jumped and it didn't matter if I landed on him or not because I would use my frames to get out of there. No matter what, I was safe to get out of there. If you only have 1 heart left, then wait till the fridge bot gets over here because it can't move that fast. Then you want to drop down here and jump like immediately out and land on that step. It will not hurt you if you do that when it's all the way over here. So here I bait the spikes into falling, grab the gems, grab that last gem, and then my run's over. It's pretty sick. So anyway, yeah, that's Crystal Caves. Hopefully this video was useful for you. Any percent's a cool run. Lots of interesting movement stuff going on here, so give it a shot if you like it. Spend your time to leaderboards and join the CC Speedruns Discord. It's pretty lit in there. Anyhow, good luck with your runs, and as always, feel free to leave a comment or contact me if you need any additional clarification on anything. Thank you. Catch you later.